I wish the rest of Canada or BC could see what we've witnessed here today.
So as you can see, there's big fish in here. And then here's a small salmon. This is a wild fish.
You hear horror stories of Norway and all of these other countries, Chile and whatnot in the world. And I hope that we stand up now and that it's not going to come to a point where we're not going to have wild salmon.
To see this many wild fish on the surface of one tote on one day, that means this small farm is killing thousands of fish. What about the other ones? Yeah, all of these are your fish. This is your fish. This is your fish. This is your fish. That's your fish.
This is where I think it's going to have come to. It's not pushed. Like we need to step up now and do something. This is really hard to take. And I just wish that other people could see what I'm missing. I'm sorry. Do something about these fish farms before it's too late. And there will be no fish not for our grandchildren and their children. I think it was, 21 years ago, I remember taking my baby on his first fish farm protest. But yeah, our community gets involved, our children, from the youngest to the oldest, they're against fish farms and whatnot. Like, in the years that we've been going out there, you see some of these beaches are just like muck now from where fish farms were. And and people argue that point, but if they came actually in our community to actually see what we witnessed, I think it would be a different story. And then once you start to destroy, the fish life and whatnot, you also start to destroy the animal, because who feeds off those also, not just First Nations, but like if they're so worried about this great bear, white bear, then they should be worried about the wild salmon too. Because, all of these things, everything goes together, we've always been told. This is Musqueam territory. Does not belong to anyone, especially this person they call Her Majesty. It belongs to that of the Musqueam people. And we've put up these signs wherever there's fish farms or industry and whatnot to say to them, they have no right being here. So explaining it all, I believe that you guys are trespassing on Musqueam unceded territory.
Okay.
So are you going to give us a fish to test?
I can't.
We've been talking with your office, and they did say that they could give us a fish, so I don't see what the problem is.
Get them to contact me, please. That's it. Thank you.
And just so you know, there was never ever consent for this to be put on our territory. So you're here illegally, okay? Yep. The next one will be an eviction notice if you don't get out, okay? And this is just the beginning. Okay.
From what I could see from here, made me absolutely sick, and I think that the general public needs to know what's going on out here. It's disgusting.
You have no right to be here. They've never had permission. This is unceded territory of the Musqueam, and I think we start acting like the landlords of this territory and force them out of here, because if you were to see today what I see. you feel the same way. I think all of Canada would feel the same way. And I think it's time that we forced him to leave this territory.
I wish I left like a child in the dead cold of winter.